is Tuesday evening, or actually nearly Wednesday. I'm quite tired, to be honest. I had a very busy day. I had to finish editing the vlog from last week, which took up quite a lot of time because I had like 6 hours of video material from last week. Then I also got a new booking request for a birthday, which I hopped on a call with the client directly and we talked through his event. And a few seconds ago I just sent him the offer as well. I think he was quite happy on the call, so I'm looking forward for that. I'm also sorting out a lot of my possessions that I own. Always when I came home from traveling with like a carry-on suitcase, I realized that I don't need anything really. And yeah, I want to get rid of most of my items and possessions and just keep like the basics. And yeah, that's also like a very long process because I do own quite a lot of stuff, and some stuff I want to sell because it's like still in perfect condition. Just came home from a 5K run with a good friend. The weather wasn't that pretty, but we had a good run and a good time anyways. Now I'll do my workout real quick and cook some dinner, and in the afternoon I will visit a friend who has birthday today. I watched the new Joker movie, Folie, deux. I actually didn't really like it. I loved the first Joker movie, but this one, the second one, isn't really my cup of tea. First of all, I'm a massive Joker fan. He's like my favorite supervillain and like character ever. I also just recently found a little picture that I drew of Joker when I was 10 because I'm sorting out old stuff and this popped in my hand. I will put a picture up here. I watched like everything with the Joker in it, everything that is animated, every normal movie, like the old movies, the comics, everything. I'm a big Joker fan. And I really liked the first movie, but the second one, Folie, deux, wasn't it, I think. It is a musical, and I knew that before I went to the cinema. The singing was unnecessary, if you ask me. I mean, maybe you have to like musicals to like the movie, I guess, but I'm not a big musical person. I really liked the cinematography and the shots of the movie. Those were 10 out of 10. Some shots were incredible, so it's worth it to watch it just for the shots, I think. They also incorporated a character twist in the Joker that I didn't like because it kind of destroyed the character of the Joker that I really liked, and it threw him a bit off, I think. So yeah, I didn't like that twist on the Joker. If you saw the movie, I think you'll know what I mean. And the musical part, I just don't understand why they did it in a musical. Maybe because Lady Gaga joined in, but sometimes it was so out of context, like the musical scene that they brought up with the scene that was just playing before, and it just kind of destroyed the movie at some parts. I think without the musical part, it would have been a much better film. I actually didn't think that Lady Gaga's performance was that bad, as some people say, and I really liked Joaquin Phoenix as an actor. He did great, but that didn't help the film, sadly. And all in all, the visuals were great. The story, didn't like it that much. The new like character twist on the Joker, I kinda hated it. Yeah, I was quite underwhelmed when I left the cinema and a bit frustrated because I really liked the Joker and I had such high hopes because the first Joker movie was so good. Maybe that's the problem as well, that the first Joker movie was awesome and this one was very underwhelming. I would give it like 3 or 4 stars, maybe even 2. These were just some thoughts I had after watching the Joker, not a super detailed review, just off the top of my head what I thought about the movie. Sadly, I didn't like it. I'm currently on my way to the track to meet up with a friend there. We're gonna do some speed work and interval sessions. It's a bit cold, but I'm excited for the workout. Let's do the weekly music talk. On Friday some new music was released. Actually right now it's Sunday, but I think I will edit this into the Friday section because it just makes more sense. Let's check my release playlist on Spotify with all the new songs and albums. So first of all, a rapper that I really like released a new album, which is called Systematically We Were Never Free, and it's from estee Nack. And it was solo produced by one producer, which is nice, so the beats like all flow and have like the same style. And I really like estee Nack because I think he has such a unique flow and like flow pattern, and also the words that he uses, the ad-libs that he uses, he has character, and I don't think there is any rapper like him. And that makes it so cool to listen to him. It's pretty old school rap, dark, boom bap, and I like that kind of rap. I think you should check it out as well, especially if you like old school rap or rap just in general. I think he's a rapper that you either love his style or just don't like it, but definitely worth checking it out. I really like it. He just has one feature on the album, which is El Divino, which makes completely sense because they always do songs together. It's a really good album, I will listen to it a lot, and it's already in a lot of my rap playlists. Another album that was released that I was looking very much forward to was Cutouts by the band The Smile. The singer of them is actually Tom York, which is also the lead singer of Radiohead, which is probably my top 3 band ever. I really like the album, it is great, it has some super good songs on it. I have to listen to it a bit more to have like a better opinion on it, but it's awesome, and I think I might even pick up the vinyl. I just really like the whole style of the album, and it flows very well. I think it makes sense that I like it because I'm such a big Radiohead fan, and it goes like into a similar direction. Especially if you like Radiohead, you should definitely listen to this album as well. Another album that I really enjoyed was No Title as of 13th February 24, 28, 340 Dead. Very long name. It is from Godspeed You, Black Emperor. They have a very unique music style. It's like rock, but also ambient, and their tracks are mostly super long, like 13 or 20 minutes. And I think it gets you like into a like hypnotic trance state, and very unique. I think you should give it a listen to like feel the music with headphones and just listen to that song and do nothing else, or just one of their songs, because it's an experience, I think. And I always like their stuff when they release it, and I will actually see them live as well next week, which I'm super excited for. So yeah, that's definitely an album worth checking out as well, especially if you haven't heard anything into that direction. Then an artist called Hazlett released a new EP which is called Goodbye to the Valley Low, side B. Very cozy songs that feel like a warm hug and perfect for the October weather. So I can highly recommend that as well. I hope I pronounced his name the right way. One of my favorite releases from this week was Rome Street's new album, which was called Hatton Garden Hold Up, in collaboration with Derringer. Derringer was the producer on it, and he produced the whole album, which I always really like when the same producer did like the whole album, because then all the beats and stuff kind of sound the same or have like the same style and just fit well and create that whole world for an album. So I really like that. I also like the features on the album. He didn't choose that many features, but the one he selected were great, and the whole album is just so good. I think the beats were very special. Rome Streetz has an unmatched flow like no one else has, and the words he chooses, the rhyme patterns that he has, I think he really can paint like pictures with just his words. And the album is very dark and grimy, I think, or at least the beat and the vibe of it. I think it's one of the best Rome Streetz albums out there, alongside the album Kiss the Ring. And yeah, I think it's quite a masterpiece. I would really love to get a vinyl of it if they release one as well. And I think that's always a good sign. And I've been listening to this album non-stop for this whole week, so I really like every single song of it. It's so good. Some other brief mentions: Benny the Butcher released 2 new songs that I liked. Also Willie the Kid, V-Don and The Alchemist released a song which is called Briefcase Raps, which I enjoyed. Another EP that I liked from a band, they are called Joyer, and they released a small EP which is called I See Forward and Back. They kind of go into the direction of shoegaze and dream pop, I would say, and they make some super good music and are underrated if you ask me. Yeah, those were some of my favorite releases from this week. I've also listened to some other stuff as well, but those were like the highlights. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know. And you can also happily share some releases that you liked or some music that I should check out. 10K run and workout is done. Now food and shower.
Your favorite rappers send fan mail to me. Your little
I'm currently walking to an event of a very good friend of mine. You can check his socials out, Move You. I will put it up on the screen right here. And yeah, we will paint together at a very nice bar with a lot of people and a big canvas. So yeah, I'm excited for that.
Product of choice, God got moist. You've seen the light at the end of the tunnel. Try me, I will be delighted to pop your bubble. Might even get your wifey a couple in the thigh muscle. I chuckle. You know my body, quality over quantity. You couldn't possibly made another quantum leap. Top of the heap, ask my colleagues. You just trying to get by like Talib Kweli.
It's Sunday evening around 10 p.m. I'm currently in my office. I just finished up some work. This week was super busy. Got a lot of booking requests in this week and I'm super grateful for that. That a lot of stuff is happening and that a lot of people wanna have me at their events to perform there. And it's good to be like busy, because when you're not always performing you sometimes feel like you're not actually working. But it's quite normal to have like slower days of performing, but like getting all the bookings together. I also got a couple of events cancelled that I sent out an offer, but that's completely normal as well. You sadly can't perform at every event. Sometimes they don't have the budget, sometimes they booked someone else, sometimes they don't need a mentalist at all. Yeah, there are always reasons that they don't take you, but I think I can deal quite well with cancellations as well, or if they don't take my offer. I always dreamed about being like a full-time performer, and now that everything is coming together more and more and I can get to perform at those events where I always wanted to perform, is yeah, sometimes still a bit surreal, and I'm super grateful for that. And I also think I didn't film too much for the vlog this week, but that's alright as well, I feel like, because it's quite hard to film everything all the time. Like when I hop on a call I don't pull out my camera and film it, so I kinda have to balance out like what do I film, what not. I mean, when I'm with family I don't really want to film like the whole family and whatnot. So yeah, it's quite an interesting part to do those vlogs, but I really enjoy it. I also enjoy the editing process of it. It's fun. Let's see how I can keep those up. I just realized that my camera switched off because the memory card was full, so I switched to my phone. I just quickly wanted to finish it off with saying thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy it, you can happily leave a like on the video and subscribe for more. If you have any suggestions or stuff that you would like to see from my life, or videos that you would like to see on this channel, please let me know. Text me on Instagram @LucaGMagic. I hope you guys enjoyed it and see you next week.